It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor in the sunshine. Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you be a sun seeker? I'll thank you for being here. We have seeked the sun and it has arrived. We have found it. It is mission accomplished. We are in for some super-sized heat, sun seekers. It's Sun Seeker Christmas. We've got heat warnings across Saskatchewan and no mention of them in Manitoba yet, but they could be coming because we've got temperatures like set to blast normal. Are you ready for it? Oh, yeah. It's almost the weekend. Temperatures over plus 30. Gotta love it. Hot dog barbecue tomorrow at Murray. Hey, speaking of hot dogs, yesterday was Hot Dog Day. I hope you had a chance to celebrate. And you know who really celebrated? Up in Lockport. You ever been to Skinner's at Lockport? I was there as a kid. I haven't been there in years. After seeing what went down yesterday, it makes me want to jump in my car on my holiday next week and head on over to Lockport. I miss those Skinner's hot dogs. They were amazing. It's probably where my hot dog addiction began, potentially. And so they were giving away they were selling 95-cent hot dogs yesterday in celebration of their 95th anniversary of being in business. And in an economy where restaurant business is so hard to compete, where there's so much competition and the economy is so weak, Skinner's keeps on trucking. And it is such a great story. We're going to share that with you this morning. Also, Grandpa Joe has got COVID. He's got the COVID. And I'm a little confused. I thought he got the vaccine because he's a senior. Remember, he was telling everybody, get the vaccine. Now he's got COVID. These American politics is a dangerous sport these days. I'll tell you, life-threatening in more ways than one. And we will take a look at the reaction to Grandpa Joe getting the COVID. Also, you remember Hawk Tui lady? Her 15 minutes, she's on minute 13. Now, there's a new girl in town. Oh, and they're calling her Buffet Woman. And I love her twice as much as the Hawk Tui lady. I was late on the uptake for the Hawk Tui lady. I like the Buffet lady better. I'll show you what she did. And why are these guys interviewing drunk girls coming out of the bar? That's really what this is. I have a question. Is that content now? Drunk girls, come talk. We're going to ask you silly questions. I guess so. I don't know. I'm old, according to Gen Z football players. This video went viral. Some Southern California football players were asked some questions, favorite food, favorite movie, blah, blah, blah. You've seen these kinds of things before. But then the big question. What year does a person have to be born to be considered old? 1990? 1980? 1970? Gen Z football players reveal what birth year they consider to be old. Also, Potty Mouth Parrot has 400 people try to adopt it after it's posted online that it doesn't have a home. We've got that story as well. And a little closer to home, the story of a couple who were booted from a WestJet flight because they asked to put their carry-on in the carry-on compartment. What? Were they drunk? No. What? Were they punching other passengers? No. We have no place for our carry-on. Get off this plane right now. It actually happened. Probably not exactly like that. I may be exaggerating a little bit for dramatic purposes. But we'll take a look at that this morning as well. Let's get outside. And, nice green truck. I think that was Road Reverend in his green truck. He's got that same green truck. Oh, disappeared. Look at the sunshine. Absolutely beautiful morning in all four corners from Oak Lake to Russell, East Eli, Show Lake Arden. All cameras are going. The sun is shining. We're in double digits to start. Are you ready for a gorgeous day? Because you're about to get it. It was gorgeous yesterday. But now we're going to get into that zone where it's a little bit uncomfortable for some people. So prepare yourself. And if you've got people who don't like the heat, let's be kind and considerate just because we love it. That's how I do it. It's like, I hate this heat. I don't. How can I help you? Can I get some ice for you? Let's make margaritas together, shall we? 28 today, 30 tomorrow, Saturday 32. Nothing but sunshine. Absolutely, as far as the eye can see, nothing but sunshine. Sun, and more sun, and it just keeps on going and going. Look at this. Look at this forecast. And there it is. Our season finale, Wednesday, July the 24th, could very well be the hottest day of the year. 33 degrees. What a forecast to go out on. Season 3 finale is coming up on Wednesday. Season 4 premiere is Thursday, August the 1st at 7 a.m. And, I guess that's why they call this the dog days of summer, right? Stands to reason. Just absolutely beautiful. What a gorgeous morning right across North America. Take a look at that. Absolutely awesome. So there you go. The weather word today is awesome. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. It's time to say good morning. And welcome aboard. Hello to all four corners. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. First hour of the show is streamed everywhere. X, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all over the place. And hour 2 is exclusive. VIPs only. That means the folks on Twitch get the bonus hour 2 of the show, which is exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show, although the entire 2-hour show is condensed into 40 minutes or less in podcast form, which is uploaded every day, 12 noon Central Time, although yesterday a little bit delayed because we were on location for Tim Hortons Camp Day, and I've got some shots from that coming up in just a second. First, we got to see who we've got in chat to say good morning. Good morning. Karen Hens this morning is in on Twitch, and I believe is the first one in. Tosh will correct me. Road Reverend here to say good morning and happy Thirsty Thursday. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Great to see you. Have a little chat this morning as we get into a Thirsty Thursday. Mama JS is here too. Quentin is here on Twitch as well. Mama JS says, Tyler, will you sing a happy birthday song for Samantha today? She is 6 years old today. Oh, Samantha! Happy birthday, Samantha. Happy birthday. You get the happy birthday kazoo, okay? Are you sitting comfortably, Samantha? Do you have your birthday hat on? You're in front of the television or the iPhone or the iPad or however you're watching the show right now. Samantha, you're awesome. And make sure to listen to Mom, and except when it comes to cake. Uncle Ty says you can have as much cake as you want today. It's your birthday. You kind of get to have whatever you want. It's what makes the day special. Here we go. Birthday kazoo for you. Ready, Sam? Here we go. Oh, Sam, I'm sorry. The kazoo sounded a little sick today. It's got Joe Biden COVID. Oh, man. Mom, if you want to send me a picture of the birthday girl, I would gladly put it on. I understand if you don't, too, because it is the internet. So that's totally up to you. Just shoot it to my mailbag. Happy birthday, Sam. Have a great day. I see ice cream cone and emoji. There could be ice cream cones in your future. So have an awesome day. God, to be 6 years old. Oh, to be 6 years old. That's what I'd do. I'd be face down in a friggin' pale ice cream. Oh, I just eat. And then, when you got the metabolism of a 6-year-old, it's like, I want the whole pail. Samantha, enjoy your metabolism. Eat the whole pail. In fact, take a box of Fruit Loops. Remove a little bit off the top of the pail. Dump the Fruit Loops. Dreams. Sharon is here on Twitch. Good morning, Sharon. Rogue Rob is here on TikTok. Hi, Rogue Rob. Also, we've got Amina on TikTok. Another big group here. Goblin Girl. Holy cow. Goblin Girl. All right. Cindy's here on Twitch. Tosh, of course, is here as well, saying good morning to everyone. Cheryl is here on Twitch as well. The Blue Queen is here on TikTok, as well as Amina and Oilfield Snowflake. Polar Bear is here on Twitch. Janine Fleury Urbanovich is here on Facebook. Good to see you this morning. Welcome. Mama JS has got cocktail emoji. Tomorrow, it's Thursday. It is the first cousin of Friday today. And you know what? It's summertime Thursday when it's hot. It's going to feel like a Friday today. I think so. Good morning, Vincent on TikTok. Teresa, Maya, Canadian Gunner, and Charlotte. Good to see you on TikTok this morning. And Zuma Bernice is here on Twitch. Mama JS. Nick Adams on Facebook. Good day, y'all. Paul McKeag is here on Facebook. Good morning, bud. Good morning, Mr. McKeag. Mr. McKeag. Blue Queen says hello from Winnipeg. Hello, Blue Queen from Winnipeg on TikTok. It's nice to see you. Hope you're enjoying the Fringe Festival that's on this week. Got some folks from across Manitoba taking that in. And congratulations on the Folk Festival. Holy cow. Winnipeg Folk Festival, I think one of the first music festivals to surpass what they were doing before COVID. Kicking butt, taking names. That's great. Shania's here and Rudy on TikTok too. Alicia's here on Twitch. Good morning, Alicia. It's good to see you. Welcome. Oh, Blue Queen says, I'm working on Saturday. Okay. Well, try and take some of it in if you can. I hope you're working inside. It's going to be hot. Holy cow. We've been waiting for weather like this. Oh, the AC is going to be working overtime in the camper. And out at 6 a.m. this morning, sis Mama J, it is gorgeous out. Oh, yeah, double digits already this morning. Sarah J is here on TikTok. Good morning, Sarah J. Also, Stephanie Jorel and Brandon Bowning is here too. Good morning, Brandon. Blue Queen grew up in Carberry. Well, it's nice to have you drop by. Thanks for popping by. We're here every day. Come join us. Hour 2 is on Twitch, though, exclusively. We're on TikTok and Facebook and everywhere for Hour 1. Hour 2 goes to Twitch. Jody Kaslik is here on Facebook. Dion is here on Facebook, too, to say good morning, getting ready for the heat. Everybody get the bottled water in the freezer. Kind of like to do that. Throw a few bottles of water in the freezer, and then solid ice. You take them outside, and in no time at all, you got that beautiful ice water. Tastes so good when it's hot like this. Oh, birthday girl's got a big smile on her face. That's great. That's awesome. And everyone's wishing Sam a happy birthday today. Uh-oh. She hates cake, so it's all about the ice cream. Then that's what you got to do. It's all about the ice cream. I get it, totally. Especially with weather like this. Go crazy. Canadian Gunner is here on TikTok, who chimes in. He was born in Carberry. We're having like a Carberry reunion on TikTok right now. Well, this is fantastic. Carberry is a great place. I always think of the golf tournament I was in with Heather Prozac. Long story. I'm not going to get into it right now. It ended up with a giant house party. Police were called. But it all ended well. No one was hurt. But holy cow, it's like straight out of the Animal House movie. You know what I'm talking about? They know how to party in Carberry. So when I get asked to come and do an appearance or a golf tournament or something, it's like, come to Carberry. Oh, I got something going on, like I think a liver exam. They have fun there. Mavis is here from Mendoza on Facebook. It's nice to see you. Ryan is here too on Twitch. Good morning. It is his Friday. It is his Friday for Ryan. Woohoo! Lots of shout-outs for Carberry. Carberry. Well, thank you. Regardless of where you're peering in from, the show is pretty much streaming all over the world. And we've got folks in the Middle East, in the United States, in Europe, and, of course, from coast to coast in Canada. We are based out of Brandon, Manitoba, right in the center of North America. In the middle of nowhere, I like to call it, because, I say that affectionately and disappointingly only because we're not near any oceans. However, I was reminded a few days ago by a Manitoba politician who was connected to tourism, saying, "Well, we have Churchill, we have Hudson Bay. Manitoba does touch ocean water." Technically, you're correct. That is right. Except it's a little hard to put the old bikini on and go swimming with the beluga whales. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you for being here, guys. So for those who are new, joining us on any platform across the internet, we like to start with a good thing. So all you have to do is type in GT, and hey, thanks for the follow. GT dash, and then just tell us what was good in your day yesterday. And it doesn't have to be I got engaged or I got a new job or, I'm speaking at the Republican convention or, something, you know what I'm saying. Nick has the first GT of the day. I was able to support a couple of sponsors yesterday. Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. Oh. Tosh says, when you freeze on the computer, you make this face on her computer. Look at this. The look of shock. That is the look. That was the look that I gave Rhonda yesterday when she said, we've got a dunk tank at Tim Hortons camp. That's the exact look I had. And then I said, we have technical problems. We have technical issues. I have to go. I cannot stay. Sorry, I was interrupted. That I popped up here, so I apologize. More on Camp Day. That was my good thing. Coming up in a second. He was able to support some sponsors, Timmy's after work for a bacon everything flatbread, Timbits, and coffee. Of course, it was Camp Day yesterday, and went to Co-op for a large big chill for 99 cents. Mr. Nick Adams, you rock, sir. Sponsors make the show go round. You'll see them in the corner of your screen. You'll see them pop up, and without sponsors, I can't make the show go. I do appreciate all the sponsor support. Of course, Tim Hortons is a sponsor, and it was Camp Day yesterday, and we're sending kids to camp. There's Rhonda and Taylor. This was at the start of the day, and me and Mackenzie hanging out. It started to get warm when I hit the location at First in Richmond. There's the crew up on the Trans-Canada Highway, Melanie and her crew. Again, that's at First in Richmond. We just had an awesome day. It was so much fun. And it was so great to be out, and so many folks listening and lurking on the show. I don't know why I'm surprised. I don't know. I think it's because sometimes I look at, obviously we can see who is lurking and who is chatting, but it's so much bigger than that. There's so many places for people to consume the show, and sometimes I lose track, and I appreciated all the great conversations I had with everybody yesterday. And there's Logan. Now this morning, I believe, Logan is going to get on an airplane, and he is going to Kananaskis. And it was ironic that yesterday was the day that we had put the video of the Kananaskis Tim Hortons Camp Tour. And so you got to see where he is actually going to go. And he'd never been on an airplane before. He's flying right out of Brandon. What a great kid. And it was so cute because he's like, oh, you're Tyler Glen. My mom used to listen to you on the radio all the time. I'm like, oh. Okay, great kid. Great kid. And so he's going to have fun. It just doesn't get any better than that. Yellow Jackets GT had a great holiday in Ottawa. Gatineau got back midnight and worked this morning. Ooh. That's tough when you don't have that kind of day to just catch your breath, hey? But I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad you had a good holiday. I can't wait to see the pictures. Yeah. It's holiday time. Janine got coffee and bracelet for Camp Day. Thank you so much, Janine. I do appreciate it. I know the kids do too, sending kids to camp. Tosh painted a kitchen yesterday. Loves painting. It is relaxing. And as long as you got the fans going and can stay cool, that's great, Tosh. That is awesome. Look at you accomplishing things. Ryan's GT had all the kids together last night for dinner. We had a barbecue, chicken, and pasta. Great visit. Been a long time since we're all together. Holy cow. Road Reverend GT, I was able to help out a couple of fellow drivers yesterday. Yeah, I saw one of the videos. In passing, it looked really cool. Man, some of those big trucks, I just like a little kid, hey? See them, big trucks. Big truck. That was my alternative life. I wanted to be a truck driver with one of those really cool cabs that had the satellite dish and kitchen in the back, and you just pull over, park your camper. You just go anywhere with those things. Great to see, Road Reverend. That's awesome. Yellow Jacket says, looks like it was a great camp day yesterday, and it was awesome. It was the weather was great. Probably more iced coffees than hot coffees sold. I don't know, but regardless, it was great to see the crowds. It was great to see participation. Thank you again to the sponsors who donated prizes, because Tim Hortons had a slew of prizes they were giving away at each location, but they also had some businesses that lent their support to the cause of sending kids to camp across the country. Great kids like Logan. So KDD says JT finally got the flower beds weeded and the pond cleaned out. Ryan likes the winter spell. Anytime, good things are happening. Good things are happening. GT kids had pool fun and more Edmonton plans happened. Not a super exciting day. That doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a super. That's why we do it. We started this in season at the start of season 3. Yesterday's good thing, because at the start of season 3, the economy was in the toilet completely. Inflation was rampant. People were angry. Mental health was in the toilet, and we're nowhere near done with all that. But it was a way to let's just start the day looking back and training our brain to say something good happened yesterday. And camp day is kind of the exception to the rule. That is a wonderful thing, and sometimes you have these big good things. But even small things that are good are important to recognize, because otherwise it's crap, rinse, repeat, crap, weekend. Sunday night, you're feeling like crap. Too much crap. That's not what this is about. This is about sun-seeking, food, fun places, and lots of mayhem of life, which never seems to be in short supply, including our buddy Joe, who's got COVID. Thank you for your good things, by the way. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yesterday's good thing. We'll get to Grandpa Joe and his COVID in just a second. First, one of our sponsors, I'd like to have you visit his Red Wireless on 18th Street. Go in and ask Paul about $45 internet. Would you do me a favor? Just get him to explain it to you. Maybe you'll be interested. Maybe you've got internet that you like already. $45 a month. Plug and play Rogers Internet. Go into Red Wireless on 18th Street and ask about it. You can also get a $50 credit if you upgrade your existing phone, a $100 credit on a new activation, add a line to your existing account, or a $100 credit if you add wireless home internet starting at $45 a month. That is at Red Wireless, your Rogers authorized dealer in the Robinson Mall. They're across from the Keystone Center. Call 204-727-0100. Skydancer Casino. I'm not going to say 88 minutes south of Brandon anymore. I'm going to say it is only a 90-minute drive. It is a 90-minute drive from Brandon. I had a few people say that to me yesterday because somebody in chat had asked how far Skydancer is. And we've been saying 88 minutes, which is about 90-minute drive. It's 90 minutes south of Brandon. And somebody said, it's that close? And it's like, yeah, it's like an hour and a half. Probably just a little longer than like a Portage drive from Brandon. You know what I'm saying? So Skydancer Casino, a 90-minute drive from Brandon in Belcourt, North Dakota. They've got the Sky Jump Trampoline Park set to open. They've got the big water park you got to go see. Go visit first, then go back and book your room and take the kids, or just go to the website. Go to skydancercasino.com. You can also visit them on their social media accounts and give them a follow, and then stay up to date on all the promos. They've always got lots going on. And, of course, big concerts. Nelly, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I don't want to, I'm gonna take my clothes off. That's Nelly. Well, that's terrible, Nelly. He has got a lot of big, you go on YouTube and you look up Nelly, hit after hit after hit. It's an outdoor show. We're going to be streaming the day of the show from the casino, August the 17th in Belcourt, North Dakota. I am so excited. Nelly might even drop by. How cool would that be? And then we're going to do the Hunter Hayes show, too, which is coming in November. November the 2nd at skydancercasino.com, skydancercasino.com. And Sunrise Credit Union, where you can win free gas and free groceries. Two of likely the most expensive things of your summer right now. And Sunrise Credit Union is going to give you a chance to win a whole bunch of that stuff for free. And all you need to do is visit them and say, you know what, I'd like a little bit of financial assistance, if you please. $1,000 in gas and grocery gift cards from local businesses to one lucky member in each of the 3 districts for a total of $3,000. This contest goes until August the 3rd. And if you are approved for a loan, you're automatically entered in the giveaway. What loans qualify? Personal, commercial, ag loans. Mortgage loans are not eligible, however. But for a complete list of rules, regulations, and contest details, please visit my friends at sunrisecu.mb.ca. Okay, so Joe Biden has got the COVID, and this is some serious stuff. I mean, we've got some presidents that are they're in some peril right now. We got one that was shot in the ear. The other one's got the COVID. What are we to make of all this?
The question that I have on that: these 2 men are both elderly. Donald Trump is an elderly man who, for whatever reason, was given 9 seconds to take a iconic photo op during an active shooter situation. Weird situation. We'll figure that out one day. But his survival of that and bouncing right back and going right to his convention is being conveyed in the media world as a sign of strength. This current president of the United States is 81 years old and has COVID. Should he be fine in a couple of days? Doesn't that convey exactly the same thing? That he's strong enough, older than Trump, to have gotten something that used to really be fatal to people his age.
Sorry, what?
So if he does fine out of it and comes back and is able to do rallies, isn't that exactly the same? It's not exactly the same.
Okay, let her answer then. How about just quiet? Jen Psaki is looking at her like, are you stoned? Did you just compare getting COVID to getting shot in the head? She just compared getting COVID to getting shot in the head.
It's not the same incident, but it's an elderly man coming through out of an illness.
It should.
Oh, well, that 2 days of peace was sure interesting. I don't know how that compares. I'm kind of stunned. Yes, getting COVID is like getting shot in that. No, he is old. But he has the vaccine. Aren't we supposed to? We're just supposed to like get on with things. I thought that's how this was all supposed to play out. We all got the vaccine, and now we're all good. We all good. There's new video that has surfaced involving that alleged Trump shooter. Can we quit calling him alleged now? I don't know. But first, we're going to go to the beach, and we'll have more food, fun places, and lots of mayhem to talk about this morning, including the Hawk 2 girl is going to be replaced. And I missed it yesterday, so we'll do it today. Sunseeker anthem for beach break today. I know you love it. Here we go. Here we go. To the beach we go.
From dusk till dawn, I'm going to ride this beat with the sun shining bright. No clouds in the sky. It's a perfect day. Gonna reach for the high.
Going to Spain today.
Sunseekers unite. Let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on. It's time to let go. No matter what goes down, we'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. We'll shine so bright. We're dancing by the sea, feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how we feel. my feet. From dusk till dawn, I'm gonna ride this beat with the sun shining bright, no clouds in the sky. It's a perfect day, gonna reach for the high. Sunseekers unite, let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on, it's time to let go. No matter what goes down, we'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us, we'll shine so bright.
31 degrees. It's a packed beach. Yeah, it's a packed beach, all right. But you know what? It is a bit of an optical illusion. It's just the angle that the picture is taken from. It is a giant beach. Look at the buildings. There is some room on there. It's not as packed as you might think. But it's definitely busy. I mean, it is July, it's summertime, and our beaches hopefully will not be quite as packed as that. As we get into your Thursday, we're already at 12 degrees. We are in for beach weather. Perfect beach weather. We'll see a high of 28 degrees today and 30 tomorrow, 32 Saturday, 31 on Sunday, and it just keeps on going. And the forecast is just sun. These are the dog days of summer. Looking forward to it. It's going to be pretty awesome. Here's how everyone's looking across the continent this morning, where you're looking in from, wherever you're peering in from. We do in North America anyway. We do appreciate that. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Ryan says, holy, where are we going to find a spot on that beach? Yikes, there's people in my way. Good day for people watching on this beach. Do you go to the beach to watch people? Zumba Bernice? I love Vegas. I like Vegas for people watching. You get so many wild people in Las Vegas. The beach, not so much. And everyone's so self-conscious at the beach. You know what I mean? I don't want to be. I don't know. Yeah, I love people watching. And again, Las Vegas, you got people coming from all over the world, and in all shapes and sizes, and all. It's pretty fascinating. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I like it. So from Joe Biden's COVID to the Trump attempted assassination, TMZ has some new video this morning of the shooter lurking around the shed that he was laying on before the shots were fired, like 20 minutes before. And so they released it yesterday. This is still so hard to believe. And, as I was out and about yesterday in the community, it's still something that people are talking about locally. I know it's not here, and I know we're not a political show, but it's still something that people are talking about because it's historic and kind of scary that the United States came within just inches of essentially a civil war. And there are so many questions that still have to be answered here. And you have to be some kind of idiot not to look at this map or look at this picture and go, really? They allowed this to happen? Like, what's missing? A neon sign that says, go up on this roof if you're looking to take a shot. Look at how close it is. It's right there. I mean, why didn't they allow him on the one of the three buildings behind the stage? He could have got a little bit closer. I mean, of all the buildings on that screen, there's some that are a little bit further away, and I know, obviously, he was intending to take out the president, and so he wanted to be as close as he could, and apparently he was a terrible shot in his marksmanship class, but how he was allowed to get up there, I still can't believe it. They say that local police were responsible for that particular building, and when bystanders said there was somebody on the roof, local police, they did the old, remember how you used to lift somebody up to a high point? You would clasp your hands. You'd clasp your hands like this, and then you'd say, step here. Step on my hands, and then you lift them up. And so that's essentially what the local police did. And then the cop goes up, he gets lifted up onto this roof where he sees the shooter. The shooter turns around with the gun and basically is like this, and it's like, what do you do when this is coming at you? He just like hightails it, shoo, off the roof you go. And then he got on the radio and said, there's somebody on the roof with a gun. Trump is speaking at this point. And that's why you see sharpshooters who are they're just lining him up, getting him in the sights, getting ready to take the shot, but the shooter shot first, and we know what happened. But to add to the bizarreness is this TMZ video of him just like aimlessly walking around. And one of the news channels in the area actually broadcast the video yesterday. All right, let's see if we can play it here for you.
Get on a nice boat with your friends is the best. When guys are catching fish all together, it's even.
There we go.
We're learning more about the movements of Thomas Crooks before Saturday's shooting at the Trump rally in Butler. New video obtained exclusively by Pittsburgh's Action News 4 appears to show Crooks lurking in the area an hour before he opened fire. A seemingly simple video capturing Saturday's large crowd in Butler, also seemingly capturing a much more sinister moment.
I wanted to pan the crowd because it was a massive crowd. So I was just taking in the moment. So this was before the shooting. Obviously had no idea how that day would end.
Let's walk you through this video you'll see only on 4. The man who captured it all, not wanting to show his face on camera. He says he was trying to capture.
There he is. So he's trying to capture the crowd. He's just kind of panning the audience, and you can see it's highlighted there. He's just like lurking around the building, this random guy.
The crowd and take it all in. But if you take a closer look, you'll notice someone in the background. The timestamp is 5:06, and the video appears to show 20-year-old Thomas Crooks lurking near a building just past the secure parameters of the event itself. As the video pans to the crowd, you'll notice law enforcement vehicles stationed in the area as well. As the camera moves back towards the building, Crooks appears to be seen again. Blink and you may miss it, but it likely shows Crooks was in the area for more than an hour before the shots were fired.
When I saw the video last night, when I was going back through my video clips and saw him, I was chilled to the point where I couldn't fall asleep right away, and I didn't sleep well. There's something really went wrong with this.
Law enforcement sources say Crooks was able to access the roof by climbing over an air conditioning unit adjacent to the building. Pittsburgh's Action News 4 has learned from multiple sources that Thomas Crooks was spotted at the rally, photographed as suspicious, and off.
Like, look at that. What are we waiting for? For him to turn and smile? Cheese. Hi. Just saying, like, look at how close that people got with their phones. That's why I'm saying we live in an era now where they've got everything. They've got everything on their phones. They're going through all kinds of data. We should have all the details within days of how this happened, why this happened, who is responsible, what the motivation is. I mean, this is crazy.
Officers were actively looking for him when he made his way onto the roof and fired at former President Donald Trump. And again, federal officials tell us their investigation is ongoing. I'm Lily Coleman, Pittsburgh's Action News.
Oh, good old Lily Coleman of Action News, reporting from the shed, where the gunman was taking selfies. Wow. Ryan says, who wants to go to Lockport for a hot dog? We will in just a second. Skinner's celebrating a birthday yesterday. Karen says he was noticed. Security failed their mission. Yeah, that definitely is, I think, pretty accurate. I think anytime a president gets injured, the Secret Service does step up and say, look, we failed, regardless. I mean, no one should ever get close to the president unless he wants that to happen, or let alone, get injured. Quentin has a good point. Security's tighter at the summer fair. I can't believe it. Mama Sunday says, why were there no snipers on that roof, too? I guess, I'm not a law enforcement person, but the snipers apparently, from what I had seen, were on both sides of Trump, looking outwards. I guess to see if something's coming this way. I guess most shots come from the front. I don't know. There's probably a reason for it. Quentin says the shooter will be forgotten. He will not be named. He will not be a name anyone remembers. I don't know. I don't know about that. They're still talking about him quite a bit, and his picture's flashing around. I wish they would flash the picture of the firefighter who died more. The poor man was shielding his family. That's what I keep mentioning to people when they say, well, it was probably staged or this is fake. I mean, it's like, no, the guy died. Protecting his family. As soon as shots started, he leaned over his family and protected them and took a very bad shot. Ryan says, if that wasn't an inside job, I don't know what is. Clint says, why haven't we seen the video footage from the brunette lady that nodded and started to film with her phone? That is something circulating online. She's, because I don't think there's any explanation to why she was doing that. She was acting odd. See if I can find it quickly. Brunette lady phone. Okay, it's not very long video. Oh, it's not the whole thing. But I think what Clint is referring to is this. Oh, hang on a second. I screwed that up. Oh, here we go. No, that's just the shot again. No, that's not it. It's yeah, it's going to take me a long time to find it. But she's standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down. I mean, I don't know. I've seen Quentin sent it to me. He's got it saved on his phone. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. It's not coming through. It's not coming through. Anyway, we'll move on. I can't get it for some reason. And if I'm looking for something, I'm not talking. And if I'm not talking, then people aren't being entertained. And if people aren't being entertained, then they leave. And I don't want that. And I don't want to spend my time in search. And I can't seem to get it. Anyway, I think she's acting like, Chrystia Freeland is a little bit antsy too. She's like, up, down, up, down. But since inquiring minds want to know, I'll keep looking. Brunette Trump rally. Of course, YouTube is not going to have it. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. We won't leave. We'll just watch you. Okay. No, I have the Daniel Armandson is the last thing that you sent. I'm not sure why it does not want to send that. Isn't that rather interesting? Isn't that rather interesting? Quentin, post the link. If it's a safe link, post the link in chat, and it will automatically open up. I've got a ton of stuff open here. So, and then everyone's going to say, okay, here we go. So everybody's going to say, okay, well, I hope this is worth it. I hope it was worth the wait.
If you
okay, are you ready?
Really see...
Here we go. I hope it was worth the wait. This is it.
If you want to really see something that
there she is.
Take a look at what happened. If you want to really see something that
she's adjusting her glasses. as soon as shots rang out, she's starting to film.
If you want to really see something that said,
So shots ring out, and she starts to film when everyone else is ducking. And I guess the reason why I thought this was not a big deal is because how the hell do we have 500,000 other pieces of video? Because not everybody hit the dirt. Because people are crazy. We've talked about this on the show before. I've witnessed it firsthand where go to your basement. There's a tornado. A tornado is coming for your house. It is going to kill you. A tornado is about to kill you. You know what people do? Not all people, but people like this woman, while the rest of the world goes, okay, I'm going to my basement. I'm going to my basement. I don't want to die. This woman's filming. And we have people, even in our own community, who, like, you are putting your life at risk by not going to your basement right now. And what do? They go outside to film it. What part of go to your basement do you? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And so that's why I didn't think it was a big deal. It's like, yeah, she's filming. She probably wants to get the assassination of a former president on a video. So I don't know. She's just so unfazed. Well, because she's going into I'm a journalist mode, as so many people do. We had a fire in downtown Brandon. I remember this. It was the Christie's Office Plus building. And it was incredible. And it was probably the biggest fire that the city has ever seen. In fact, here we go. Look, there's all kinds of video on it. But police really struggled in this instance to keep people back. There were hundreds of people out on the street filming this. Hundreds of people. And police are like, you have got to get back. You've got to get back from the scene. You got to get, no. I have to get this on my. Oh, but there's potentially some stored ammunition, potential nuclear weapons in the basement. I don't care. I have to put this on my Instagram for my followers. So, yeah, no, there's bigger fish to fry. Sorry for wasting some of your time there. I apologize. But you know what? Someone mentioned something, and that's the thing, you guys. We gotta be smart. Let's be smart. Can we be smart, not conspiracy? Let's try and... Because the other thing that's in the headlines these days are these lost kids. Oh, my God. There's all this stuff about lost kids making the rounds. I don't have a screenshot of it, but these kids that people are completely just scamming everybody. Oh, there's a lost kid, lost woman, lost this, lost. Before you hit share, before you share stuff, and this for sun seekers, let the other idiots do that, not us. Okay, let's be careful. Let's be as careful. Now, mistakes are made. Okay, you can make, everyone makes mistakes. But 26,000 people shared a fake post on a Brandon buy and sell. It's making national news now. And it makes us look like idiots. And everyone I know wants to do good. Everybody wants to do good and wants to help. Everybody's heart is in the right place. But let's just be smart. That's all. Do a quick Google search. Do a quick search. Here's a trick, okay? This is an inside baseball journalism trick. Try and find 2 other reliable people, institutions, sources, whatever, people you trust. 2 other ones. And go to their website, go to their TikTok, go to their Twitch, go to their X. And, you know, I know you want to be first to get it out there to share. I want to be the first to get it out there to share. Take some time. Take a look. And, you know, and especially with a missing person, the first thing you should be doing, let's check with local police. And I mean, they're a great source, and I know they've been slow on the uptake to social media, but they're getting better, okay? And if there's a missing person, it's gonna come from police. And they recognize there's a big problem, and they're trying to get better to solve that. And so that would be my first stop on something like that. Because, lots of people are getting fooled, and it's getting worse. The hacks are getting worse. Security is a problem. And it's getting to the point where conspiracy theories and fake news, I mean, we're circling the toilet bowl a little bit here, guys. We got to be careful. So I try and keep everybody on the straight and narrow. Now, that we're going to have a hard enough time when AI video actually gets good and people start faking that stuff, and that's coming. That's when it's really going to get real. Because the video of the kid that was circling the building before the shooting, I mean, 2 or 3 years from now, we're not going to know if we can believe that. Because AI is going to be so good. Thankfully, right now it's garbage. Mama JS says, I made a huge rant post about that yesterday on Facebook. And everybody wants to help. We'll just got to be. Alicia says there's so many scammers. Everyone's on the internet now. This is where it is. This is where life happens now. Everything's on the internet. Unfortunately, we get to hang out. We get to have fun. We get to mess around, have some sun time. But the scammers are online too. The bad people are online. And poor Ryan just wants his hot dog from Skinner's. The best way to know if it's fake is the hashtag, and the comments are turned off. That's a helpful tip. Although I know locally, people of Brandon likes to turn the comments off on their stuff all the time because some people get pretty wild and crazy. Which sucks because if there's a legit post, it gets ignored because no one's going to take it seriously. Now, that's the fear that perpetuates this in the first place. And what I mean by that is that if there is a legit person missing, okay, it's going to be okay. It's going to get shared. It's not going to get ignored. That doesn't happen anymore. I can tell you firsthand that a missing child in Brandon did not go missing for 2 months because no one shared it on the internet. I could lose my dirty tennis shoes from 1983, and I could post a picture of them, and they will be returned to me by the end of the day. Everybody is online. We have to work from that premise. Everybody is online. Maybe not in this show, maybe not a Sunseeker, but everybody's online. People are going to see it. So let's just make sure it's good info if we can do that. All right, I'm preachy. Sorry about that. Let's go to Skinner's. Come on. Ryan wants a hot dog. I do too. Skinner's. We had Delphus share this yesterday. Skinner's celebrating their 95th birthday. Had some bands out there performing yesterday, and of course they had 95-cent hot dogs. What beautiful weather for it. Home of the world-famous hot dog. I am so jealous. I would have loved to have been up there for that. A pretty woman there. Very nice. Thanks for sharing that. And I think he's got some. Do you have a picture? Delphus, you got a picture of your hot dog? He's got pictures of some classic cars that were out there. I think they kind of had a car show. They got an old jukebox, I guess, in Skinner's. It's been around for so long. Man, beautiful store. Beautiful place. Back to the 50s? Maybe the 60s? Have you ever been to Skinner's? It's awesome. Oh, the Jets Wall of Fame. They just don't have restaurants like this anymore. They just don't have the doo-wop-a-wop-a-wop. I mean, the 50s-style restaurants, think about that. It's like 75... That concept is 75, 80 years. I mean, they've been around for 95 years. Oh, there he is, enjoying his hot dog and some classic cars. Very nice. Retro lights. Oh, there's the front of the store. The original Skinner's. The Lockport dog. So if you are ever north of Winnipeg, you have got to stop in there. They proudly serve Winnipeg Old Country wieners there. Great stuff in Lockport. Celebrating 95 years. Can't beat the price. 95 cents for a hot dog. Beautiful big hot dog from Skinner's. Happy birthday, Skinner's. Fantastic stuff. Coming up next hour on the show, we're going to tell you about a couple who were booted from an airplane, a WestJet aircraft, over overhead bags. What's going on? And why is it's getting completely out of hand, this whole thing regarding air travel and additional prices? We've got that coming up next hour on the show for you. Also coming up next hour, we're going to introduce you to a potty-mouthed parrot who arrived at the shelter without a home, started spewing swear words, put it on the internet. 400 people applied to adopt him in one day. Because who doesn't want a swearing parrot? I do. And we'll introduce you to a drunk woman on the street who has one thing on her mind: buffets. And Hawk Tui lady, goodbye. Goodbye. Your 15 minutes of fame is done. If you're looking for ice cream today or one of those 99-cent slushies, please visit your local Co-op gas bar. Go and get your 99-cent big cool slushie up until July the 24th. That is until this show has completed its season. Any flavor, any size. The delicious cold frosty frozen big slush drink is just 99 cents. Product availability is dependent on individual co-op locations. Please contact your local co-op for product inquiries. Heritage, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, and Neepawa Gladstone Co-op, and Hamiota Co-op, too. Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. Save the Tax event is held over. Even on sale prices, you can save the tax. 13% on select furniture, mattresses, and appliance packages. Save up to $1,000 on the Carlino leather sofa. Now just $999. And when you save the tax and you go to checkout, it's $999. Save the tax on for a limited time at Leon's Furniture Superstore. Go to Leon's online, leons.ca, or at 3635 Victoria Avenue. And Eplaw Office. Eplaw Office will help you with your estate planning. If you're looking at becoming a corporation, there are some special documents you got to file with the province and with the feds, and there's some special rules that you have to follow. But there's advantages of moving from it like a sole proprietor or a small business into a corporation. And yes, even like super small businesses like me can incorporate. And I've actually talked to the crew at Eplaw Office. I'm a little maybe too small at this point, but you can have 1, 2, 3 employees and be a corporation. But again, if you've got questions, Eplaw Office has answers with regards to incorporating real estate law or estate law. So do visit our friends at Eplaw Office if you have any need for some legal assistance. They're at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC on 18th Street. We have to say farewell to our friends on TikTok. Thank you, TikTokers, for being here. Blue Queen, Canadian Gunner, and TVC, Jarrell, Rogue, Rye Guy, David, Brian, and a host, Keith. Thank you, Keith, for being here. Keith Bazin, have a great day. We're moving the party over to Twitch, though, guys. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show, okay? We're going to take a beach break, and then we're going to get an hour 2 exclusively for Twitch members. Thank you, TikTokers. Stay cool. We'll see you for Keyboard Friday, our last Keyboard Friday of the season coming up tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Whoa. Nice. Nice. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Okay, and to our other friends on Facebook and X and YouTube, thank you so much.